freaking first time solo, and we couldn't have picked a more epic place to do this. I have been backpacking for 10 years now, pretty regularly, and this is the first time I've ever gone out by myself. Basically, I'm out here visiting my sister who lives in the Reno, Tahoe area. And of course, if I was gonna get a little family trip, I was gonna squeeze in some backpacking. Get a lot of Colorado Trail vibes right here. I mean, pine forest. I've never done anything in Northern California, but this really does seem a lot like Colorado so far. Evergreen forests, very dusty, but spectacular. If you're not familiar with the Tahoe Rim Trail, it's about 180 miles that circumnavigates the mountainous rim around Lake Tahoe, hence the name. Most people will thru hike it in like 12 days, so I'm doing one night on it, starting at Brockway Summit. Gonna camp at an area called Watson Lake, and then tomorrow end my hike down in Tahoe City to meet back up again with the family. So pretty sweet, get to do a little hybrid family slash backpacking trip slash my first solo. Because I am out here solo, I do have slightly different gear. So first thing right there, I've got a Garmin inReach sending pings out every 10 minutes, just so my wife and my dad, my sister and my mom and my brother can at least follow along and know I'm still alive. Also got a whistle and some other little knickknacks we'll get into. Man, it is desolate out here. It's a Tuesday, so obviously not a high volume hiking day, but man, there's nobody. It's awesome. And we got about 6.5 miles to camp. An easy day. We are at elevation, so about 7,000 feet right now. And thus begins the, I think it's about a 1,500 foot climb up to Watson Lake, which is where I'm staying. It's warm. I mean, you can see how dusty and dry it is, but it's in the 80s, so sweating. And there it is. Look at that. So right behind me is Lake Tahoe, and you can see we're up on the rim right above it. In addition to the Garmin, I actually got the Tahoe Rim Trail app, which is incredible. So it has everything marked in here. It looks very similar to GoHook. So it's got everything on here, and you can see we follow the trail this way, and it keeps going and going. And there's camp right there, Watson Lake. So pretty sweet, and it's got, you know, all the elevation stuff on there, so you can see I'm basically, here we go, in the middle. I got a little climb here, about halfway done with it, drop back down, another nice climb, and then that's camp. But this app has been great. So the last like 1.5 miles, 2 miles, they've been just clear cutting a ton of this forest. Obviously, this I believe is Forest Service land, so I'm assuming they're doing it for fires maybe. You can see one of their cars up there. I've been waving to them. They're just doing a lot of like timber maintenance. But man, does it make the forest smell good. So that's what the blazes look like. But a word to the wise, they only blaze this trail at intersections, which is good. I mean, that's, if you had to choose a way to blaze them, that'd be the way to do it. But I mean, I'm going miles at a time without seeing any blazes, so that the app has been incredible. first water source, and I think the only one other than the lake I'm staying at. So it's flowing pretty well though. It's gotta be snow melt. Oh, it looks cold and crisp, but I'm still loaded up on water, so I'm probably gonna keep going and just fill up at the lake. Almost there. So I started at the Brockway summit trailhead, and just a quarter mile left to go to Watson Lake. And we have arrived at home for the night. So this is Watson Lake. It is gorgeous. Definitely gonna be a mosquito cesspool later, that's for sure. So this is a primitive campground. So, you know, no toilets, but there are bear lockers and there are spots along this lake behind me that they want you to stay at. And so it's kind of nice they have bear lockers, so I don't have to screw with that stuff. But yeah, look at this. Sweet. And there's definitely spots like all around it. And nobody's here. Got this place to myself. So this is what the camping area looks like. So you can see there's a bear box back there. And there's a bear box up there. And there's kind of sites that run along here. With a fresh view of the lake, so I'm just going to filter water from that. The reviews say it's a little pond scummy, but I don't really care. And yeah, this place is accessible by road. So yeah, I didn't actually realize that. So could have driven here, saved a lot of time. The odds of me jumping in this are high. I mean, look at this, pristine, and it's not cold. Gotta get some water. I already filtered a bunch. I'm storing some up at the camp, and then camp chores are done. It's time to set up the tent. Got some fire rings, so I'm gonna register for one of these sites. Oh, we got some chairs. Look at that. Don't need those. And every site has its own bear box. So that is cool. That's luxurious. And it's 3, so yeah, that's nice. Okay, we're gonna try something different. Normally I do like a shot of us like setting up camp, but let's snap it. Wow. The duplex. I'm not getting tired of this tent. And yes, Helinox did send me a new base to the chair, so that's sweet. Sitting down in my Helinox here. So, I got camp mostly set up. I do want to talk about the bear situation and the lengths I'm going to. So this trip, there's this is mainly black bear territory from what I've been told. So this trip, because I had access to it, I'm taking a can of bear mace. I also have my food in scent-proof bags because I had them. I bought a bunch of lock sacks a while ago, so I had them. And then those scent-proof bags are stuck into an sack because I didn't want to screw with the bear canister. Now, pro tip, if you come here, the ranger stations, some of them will rent you bear canisters for free. So I should have just done that. But I do have it. So I have an sack with the scent-proof bags and bear mace. And I'm being very judicious about scents and stuff. And it's not that because I think I'm really in danger here. I really don't. I've never really practiced really good bear etiquette. So, and this is a good site to do it at because there's bear lockers. You know, there's one downside. It's potentially an upside of backpacking by yourself. You have a lot of free time. So I got to camp at 3:30. It's like 4:30, so I'm gonna change. I might go for a swim. I mean, it looks good, and it's warm, so we'll see. And then, you know, I didn't bring a ton of food, just because I'm only doing one night solo. We got a Mountain House beef stroganoff, and of course we're doing happy hour. Always do happy hour. I'm out here by myself. I got nothing else to do. Happy hour is officially started. So I haven't given the full details on just why I'm out here by myself. About, I don't know, 9 months ago, my sister and her family, who previously lived in Cincinnati, relocated or started the relocation process to Reno, Nevada. And I had some time off already at the end of August. Andy was unable to come with me, so I just made a trip to go visit my sister. So I'm out in Reno for 6 days, and obviously I'm not gonna not backpack. So I thought it was a really good time to do my first solo. Additionally, I'm going out on another overnight on this trip, and I'm bringing a special guest, and that will be an interesting video. Let's just say shill brothers-in-law outdoors. We might have a video segment of that. But yeah, I am doing another overnight on this trip with my sister's husband, and we're going to an incredible place, cooler than this, also in the Tahoe area. So check out for that. But yeah, that's why I'm out here. I had the time off, so I turned it into like a pseudo family vacation / backpacking trip. I will tell you, having someone that lives out here, it makes this so much easier. I mean, I get ferried to and forth from the trailheads. I get picked up. I got supplies being brought to me. She went out and did pre-trip shopping for me. So thanks, sis. I appreciate that. Here's an overview of today. So I got dropped off at this Brockway trailhead, which is right here. And this whole trip is going to be from Brockway down to Tahoe City down here. And it's about 20 miles, but where I'm camped now is about 6.5 miles in. Right in there at Watson Lake. And I cannot recommend this app enough. So tomorrow I have to hike from Watson Lake down into Tahoe City. All right, good morning. That road right there behind me had some traffic last night, so that sucked. People were driving on it and blasting music. That blew. Also, it did get pretty buggy here last night. That was something that people had warned me about on the app. But yeah, because of this pond, it just got super buggy, so I got in my tent at like 8:30 last night. Oh man, okay. That's good. So it actually only got down to 59 last night. So that's like not bad at all. I thought it would be in the 40s, but there's kind of this heat wave going. I'm just walking along the road that's right behind my camp, trying to get a good view of this sunrise. You can kind of see it behind me right there. Yeah, so sunrise is coming up. Oh, my second coffee. Last night was pretty good. There was something happened at like 12:30. Really loud noise of some sort of animal. I don't know what it was. Something came through and it was loud. I don't think it was a bear or anything. It might have been a deer. So I'm gonna finish this coffee, and then I've got the cold soaked Mountain House granola, which I'm looking forward to. And then I'm gonna slowly start getting packed up. I'm very excited for this 15.5 miles. It's downhill, so it's gonna be a great day today. It only took like half a mile to get to some gorgeous scenic overlook, so check this out. Give me a shot behind me. Wow. Look at that. So that's looking behind me. I'm not sure what that is. That might be the ski resort. North Star might be over those ones, but man, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Another thing I need to note is this is a 15-mile stretch, no water, at least according to the app and the guidebooks. It's totally dry, so I cameled up at camp, and I'm leaving camp with 2.5 liters on me. Well, like 2.75, so that should be more than enough. However, it was hot yesterday, but I'll get the majority of my miles done when it's cool. So, hoping I don't run out. So this was marked on the map as the first place to see the lake, and there it is. Lake Tahoe, right there. Man, I wonder what peak's on the other side of it. I don't even know what area of Tahoe that is, some sort of beach, but this is just incredible. I mean, it's beautiful. Look at this. I mean, I used to think this looked like Colorado, but this is honestly way different now. Trees are different, trails different. It's much more wide open. You get these killer views of the lake. Oh my God. There's an even better view right there. So we're just making our way down to Tahoe City, which is like right there. But this is like the first real view of the lake all morning. Man, it's beautiful though. Looks calm, and you can see a lot of snow-capped mountains right there behind it. But I'm pretty sure this trail is going to give me to a scenic overlook, so let's fast forward. That's better. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. There, that's what I'm talking about. Wow. People are getting out on boats. Incredible. There's a better shot too. Looking out. Look at this forest. Oh my God. There's a ski resort over there too. Yeah, there's a ski resort there. There's a ski resort there. And South Lake Tahoe should be over there. But look at this. Good God. I mean, I just can't get over this. It's beautiful. I did not have these views yesterday. Oh my God, there's something about this lake. Just beautiful. Look at this. Incredible. So I've only got 1.5 miles. So I've got another climb coming up here, like a 200 or 300 foot climb. There's been a decent amount of these. And then we should have another view of Tahoe. But I mean, just walking through these, look at this. Just walking through these old growth pine forests. This is a lot different than Colorado. I've never seen trees like this. It's beautiful. I mean, the High Sierra, oh my God. Freaking incredible. Look at this. Man, you couldn't have better hiking conditions. You know, and I'll give you a shot. Nice little 360 shot. Yep, look at that. Man, just beautiful out here. Perfect day to hike. It's definitely still weird being by myself. But you know, it's definitely cool. And if you've never gone out by yourself, you know, as long as you can do it safe, I recommend it. I mean, just do a night in the woods. It's definitely cool. Having said that, I don't see why I would ever do this again other than if Andy and our schedules misaligned like this time. Because definitely hiking by yourself is more of a pain. You know, you only have one person do all the chores, and then if you're shooting video like me, you know, it's really nice having Andy, you know, shoot angles too. You know, basically you have twice as many cameramen, so I'm missing him in that regard for sure. But the flip side is I've got so much time that I can take as many shots as I want. Not a bad view to stop for a quick snack. So I just finished that last climb, and I'm looking at west of Tahoe, so like straight into California. So I'm just following. There's that crest of the Sierras right there. So I'm just, you know, on the other side of that. But this is awesome. I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah, from here on out, it's literally 5 miles of downhill, which is awesome. So I'm gonna stop, grab a snack, water up again, enjoy the view of the Sierra until I head back down into Tahoe City. But man, this is something else, isn't it? This might be the most picturesque stop I've ever made in a backpacking trip ever. I don't know. I'm all done up here, and I've got 5 miles straight downhill into Tahoe City. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And then this solo trip will have been done. But nothing like a solid ending the trip on a nice downhill. That's the best. Well, the view behind me is, I think, the last one. I'm like 0.8 miles from town, so I'm ending this hike in Tahoe City. So just a one-nighter, Brockway summit to Tahoe City, and I'm like just under a mile outside of the city, and I'm gonna duck back into the woods. But here is the final view of Tahoe until my next trip. I'm doing another one-nighter, so I'm going into town, and then it's time for some post backpacking meals and a debrief. But soak up the last, look at that, soak up the last bit of Tahoe. It's over. So after the hike out into Tahoe City, I actually had a lodge booked 2 miles away, so I had to tack on another 2 miles. So the final miles for today came in around 16 miles, and man, I look really dirty. Way too dirty considering I was only out there for a night. Impressions on the Tahoe Rim Trail, incredible. The fact that I'm even considering that it might be better than Colorado means you know it was really good, because I'm pretty obsessed with the Colorado Trail. Going solo, you know, it was a cool experience, but going solo is definitely just, it's not as fun as going with other people. So it was a good experience. I'm glad I did it, but it's not something I'm going to seek out, and it would have been a lot more fun if Andy and Sam were on this trip. But having said that, it was still awesome. I had a really good time, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this. So yeah, definitely coming back to the Tahoe Rim Trail, and I highly recommend it.